One thing that goes on in this world, and I'll never, ever, ever understand this. Okay, like I'll never understand is um people who are genuinely there and genuinely show up for their loved ones instead of just, talking the talk or, walking the walk when it's convenient for them only. Those are the people that get treated like gold or like the Good Samaritan. But yet, the people who actually walk the walk on times where it may not even be convenient for them, when they do it anyway, get put on the back burner. Like, and they're not appreciated. Like, and none of their shit is recognized. Like, that's crushing. That's so crushing. You know what I'm saying? And like, I see this shit happen all the time in family relationships, platonic relationships, romantic relationships, job relationships. Like, I see it happen all the fucking time. And it usually happens to people who are black sheep or who are content with, not having a lot of friends because they're tired of like the bullshit, because they can see through colors, being that they're genuine people themselves. Like, they don't want to fuck with people who aren't genuine, so they choose to be black sheep. And these are in fact the people that always get taken advantage of. And like, I'll never understand it. And like, I remember growing up, and this shit would happen all the time. Like, if strangers would come over, they'd get treated like, oh, hi, how are you? Nice to see you, all like polite, prim, and proper. But yet, like, if I want to show up, they'd be like, oh, what the fuck you want? Or, laughing at me, like, over something. Or just making me feel out of place. Like, I see this shit happen, like I said, family, friend relationships, romantic relationships, job relationships, any relationship you could think of. Like, me personally, like I said, this commonly happens to people who are content with their own company because they've been unappreciated plenty of times, and they are unappreciated plenty of times, and they're content with hanging out by themselves instead of hanging out with people who don't appreciate them. Me, for one, this is why I don't fuck with a lot of people. This is why I don't talk to half my family. And, there are people on here who are still interactive with the people I don't fuck with in my family. And if you guys are seeing this, like, that's fine. Because, like, the people I don't fuck with in my family, like, know how I feel. They trust me. Even when shit was normal and hunky-dory and I was still talking to them, like, they know that's why I never fit in with them. So if you want to let them know about this video, that's totally fine. I'm not making this video for them. This is just a general message, because I feel like this is happening a lot. And I feel like I just feel like a collective, I feel like everyone as a whole, including me, needs this message. But you know what I'm saying? If people want to lay it out to like specifics and make drama out of it, go right the fuck ahead. If it makes you happy and feel more content as a person, that's on you. That's on your miserable ass. But anyway, it's just really, it's bonkers to me. Like, it's just diabolical how this shit goes down. Like, people show up for another person multiple times and prove how genuine they are. And even saying the word prove, that's not, to me, that doesn't even sound like the proper word, because when you prove something, it means like you purposely are showing it as like a recognition. And again, there's nothing wrong with being recognized, but for your own purposes. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between, being recognized for your own purpose and being recognized because you want to be appreciated. Like, everyone should be appreciated. And like I said, this is why I don't fuck with not only half my family, but I don't fuck with a lot of people, because I'm tired of chilling with people or surrounding myself with people like this. And like, you know, we can only speak for ourselves because we're living our own life. So like, we utilize this as a lesson for ourselves. But like, I'll never understand it. I'll never. It's really fucking weird energy. Like, it's really fucking. I'll never fucking understand it. So, I feel like I just had to get the message out there, because it was heavy on my heart and heavy on my spirit, and like, I see this shit happen all the time, not only to me, but like to a lot of fucking people, and it's heartbreaking, because like, us people, like, we've been through a lot of stuff, and you know, we're actually the ones to choose to like rise above it, and like, we don't need that kind of energy, you know, we don't need that kind of energy. And it's just, I'll never understand it, how, you know, people who barely show up for others, or only show up for them when it's convenient for them, get all the round of applause. But yet the people who show up for these people, even when it's not convenient for them, right? Like, they could be even hurting themselves, hurting within themselves on the low, but yet they still show up for their love. They're always forgotten about. They're always forgotten about, right? But they'll always remember that one little thing that you did that's like slightly annoying, because let's face it, we're all human and we're all annoying in some way. You know what I'm saying? We're human. But like, they'll forget about all the good, or all the shit you've done to prove your, you know, genuineness as a human being. They'll forget about all that. They'll never remember that, right? They'll always bypass that. But the one little annoying thing you did, if you did it, like, they'll always remember that, and you'll never live that down. But yet the people who only show up